you wave. Did you smile?
In high school, most of us are just trying to get by. Being a student is hard enough without being told what to wear. There are jobs that have dress codes, of course, but how would you feel if you had to be sent home for a half-inch violation on your shorts or your skirt? Today, I'm going to talk about the ridiculous rules of high school dress code. First is the unfair rules. Girls have regulations on their skirts and shorts. Depending on the school, it depends on the length, but for my school, it had to be 3 fingers above the knee. I once witnessed a girl being sent home because her skirt was half an inch too short. The teacher stopped in the middle of class teaching a lesson and made her go to the office. Because of this, she lost valuable education time, and he took away from my education time. Outrageous violations are understandable, but is half an inch really going to make a difference? We also weren't allowed to wear ripped jeans that the holes came above the knee, because apparently it exposed too much skin. We also weren't allowed to wear running shorts, which in my opinion were much more appropriate than jean shorts, because jean shorts are very hard to find the length that fit the person because of their size. But of course, there are always exceptions to the rules. If your parent was on the school board or you were a star athlete, you didn't have to follow the rules. Also, I witnessed boys wearing shorts that were shorter than mine, and they didn't get sent home because they weren't girls. Apparently, dress code prepares you for a job. If the school was preparing you for a job, they wouldn't have you wear jeans and shorts. They would make you wear business casual clothes like blouses and skirts and suits. Most professional careers don't allow basketball shorts and hoodies to be worn, and a cheerleader skirt length is not professional. In college, dress code was very relaxed because no one cared. The first priority was education. I witnessed people walking into class wearing animal onesies and no one cared. The teacher didn't stop the class to make them go back to their dorm and change because they weren't concerned with what they were wearing, but rather than what they were learning. Education was the goal, and it came first. I'd also witnessed people coming to class wearing clothes that they wore the night before at the bar. Again, no one cared because the goal was education. What they wore did not impact what they were learning. Dress code is helpful when implemented correctly. Unlike in high school, it is not. High school is hard enough, so why make it harder by having ridiculous rules in place? Any questions?
I have a question.
Yes.
So you spoke about the unfair rules and having school board kids and star athletes. Did you experience that in your own personal life? Do you know what I mean? Did you ever encounter that in your high school career?
Did I get called for dress code?
Yes.
No, because I was not a star athlete, and I always followed the rules. But there were certain people that would come to. Well, the cheerleaders, for example, could wear whatever they wanted, and their skirts came up to here, but no one cared because it was school spirit.
Right.
Any other questions? Yes.
Why do you think the school had a dress code that was different from college? What's the purpose of the dress code in high school?
Well, according to the administrators, the purpose was to prepare you for a future job. But in high school or in college, I'm not sure why they didn't care. I think because you're paying so much money to go to college that it's on you to make that choice. But I actually, besides the people wearing animal onesies, I witnessed people dress a lot nicer in college than they did in high school.